keep this show going. A good friend of mine just met him. Please put your hands together for Ken Krantz, everybody. Ken Krantz.
My turn on the firing squad. #1 movie in the country this week. In the world, I'm sorry. Michael Jackson, This Is It. You might not like where this is going. $150 million to a singing, dancing pedophile. Congratulations, world. What's everybody say? Well, he was never convicted, right? Alright, I'll give you that, but he was never acquitted. He just gave some kid a lot of money to go away. Remember when that first kid came forward and said Michael molested him? Michael had that press conference on MTV where he's looking real serious into the camera, trying to convince us he was normal. Like, the American people deserve to know if their king of pop is a perv. And I'm not a perv. And I can't wait to have my day in court because I'm going to win this case. Then the kid came back and said, yeah, except I can pick his dick out of a lineup. Seriously, take me down to the precinct, line up like 6 cocks. I'll point out Michael's, no problem. Then Michael came back with, here's $23 million. Please stop talking. But you know that kid didn't need a lineup, right? You know he would have aced the blindfold taste test? Like, no, too sour. Nah, that one's a little tangy. Yep, that's the one. I know that dick anywhere. It tastes just like Macaulay Culkin. You know, but the real tragedy of Michael dying is that Farrah Fawcett died of cancer the same day, and the world didn't even notice. But I think the next time 2 famous white ladies die on the same day, the coverage has to go to the hotter one. I know everybody thinks Michael was a bigger star because he could walk backwards and he sold 52 billion records. But Farrah did something much more important for America. She taught a whole generation of men how to beat off. And she did it with just one poster. Now for you younger kids, posters are what we used to beat off to before the internet. And that poster was so hot, America was beating off to a lady in a one-piece bathing suit. Think about that. That poster was so hot that if Farrah had just one white blood cell for every time I personally beat off to it, she'd still be alive. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. I'm glad you guys laugh, because my wife hates when I tell that joke. She thinks it's disgusting. She thinks I spend too much time writing stupid big jokes and not enough time doing anything else. So I can tell she's getting annoyed. I came home the other night and she bought this doll, and I'm not making this shit up. This is a real thing you can buy in stores. It's called the Perfect Husband doll. And you press the button and it says a whole bunch of ridiculous bullshit that no husband anywhere in America would ever say. Like, I love your mom. I think she should come spend a week. And who wants to watch football? Let's go to the mall. You look tired. Take a bath. I'll make dinner. She proceeded to torture the shit out of me with this doll for like a week straight, pressing the button like 50 times a night, telling me, I really think you could learn something from me. So finally I had enough. I combed the stores until I found the perfect wife doll. I brought her home. I said, I took the batteries out. So that way, no matter how many times you pushed its button, all it could do was shut the fuck up. I told her, I really think you could learn something from it. Speaking of wives, this is pretty insane. I don't know if you guys follow the news, but I just saw over in Pakistan and Iraq where members of Al-Qaeda are now convincing their wives to be suicide bombers because they say females can get through the checkpoints easier than men. fucking brilliant, isn't it? It's almost enough to make you respect these fuckers. I mean, what do? We give them our house, half our money, and half our shit. These guys are talking their wives into blowing themselves up. I can't even talk my wife into blowing me. How do they keep a straight face through that whole conversation? You know, the second she walks out the door with the bomb strapped to her, they're on their phone with the buddies, or with their buddies, right? Now keep in mind, I can't even come close to a Middle Eastern accent. So this is going to come out like a shitty cross between Hindu and Jamaican. But they're on their phone with their buddies like, yes, Mohammed, this is Akbar. Guess what? The bitch fell for it. No, I can't fucking believe it either, but she just walked out the door. Party at my house tonight. And if I were you, I'd make sure your wife's at the supermarket at 12:30 sharp. You guys have been great. Thanks for coming out.